Plenty to eat and plenty to drink. Let me see. As you can clearly see, it's not quite a traditional wedding, but a very special one nonetheless. My name's Lisa. As you all know me by now, bossing you all around. Thank you very much for taking my orders. And I will be your MC pretty much for the rest of the afternoon. As you can clearly see, I'm quite new to this MC role. And like Generation Y, I've got my iPhone as my cue cards. So I've Googled my responsibilities, and the key things that I got was to keep it simple, short and clean. So I just want to take this opportunity just to thank you to Truman and Leone. Thank you for letting us share this special day with you at this moment, and also taking the next step together as husband and wife. So we will move on to the speeches, and after the speeches there will be cutting of the cake, which will open the buffet ceremony. It's buffet for the dessert. And then at the very end there will be a song. As you can see in your picnic baskets, there are some scrolls there for the words, so please have those ready at the end of the speeches. So may I please ask the father of the bride, father of the bride, Barry Williams, to please come say a few words. Barry Williams, everybody.
I don't have an iPhone. Kia ora mai tātou, kua hui hui mai I tēnei rā. Ki te honore, te mārenatanga, o taku tamahingi Leone, rāua, ki tōna hoa, kāne Truman. Nā manaakitanga, o rūranga, ki runga I a rāua. Greetings whānau and friends, good afternoon and very warm welcome. Anita, Auntie and I are delighted that you could join us on this special day for our family. I would like to acknowledge Truman's parents, Stan and Chrissy.
I'm here.
How are you? Where's Stephen?
He's coming.
My brother Paul, over the back there, sister-in-law Marcia, and a special shout out to my dad. He made a very big effort to be here with us today and join us in this happy occasion. I also wish to say to those who have travelled great distances to be with us, welcome. I want to make mention of one extra special person involved in today's proceeding. Our married celebrant, Leone. Thank you for helping make this day a special day, not only for Leone and Truman, but also for Anita, Anthony and us. Thank you very much. The planning and organising of today was done by Leone and Truman, and it was a pleasure to watch them do it. It was obvious to me that both Leone and Truman wanted to include some special aspects to today's event. And Leone had a very clear concept of what she wanted as she designed and personally made many things for today. I watched as they laughed at each other and with each other as they reminisced over the reasons an item would be included. It was obvious they have developed a very special bond. It was also great to see many of their friends chip in, get bullied into helping out, with the many tasks that Leone needed to be done for today. On occasions such as this, it is usual for the father of the bride to lose his daughter. That's what happens to other people. I had no intention of losing my daughter. Instead, I choose to step back and share her with Truman, the one she has chosen to build a life with. Truman, welcome to our whānau. I greet you with openness, honesty and respect. I know you will be a positive influence in our whānau and Leone's life in particular. hope we will be the same in yours. Because today you not only get Leone, but you get me. I did try earlier in your relationship with Leone to chase you away, but you didn't seem to get the hint. One day I asked Leone what she saw in you, and she said simply, "Dad is good to me," and that's all I care about. So thank you for that. It's hard to argue with a statement like that, and I could see that both of you had a genuine affection for each other. Truman, you and I have had time to work side by side and get to know each other better over the recent times. I know I can be bossy at times, but I would like to say thank you for the many things you willingly did as we built the home you and Leone now share. Also 2 years ago, when I was forced to spend some time in Auckland, you stepped forward without any prompting to fill a gap, and you stood firm beside Leone and helped Leone cope with and deal with our family business. Truman, I am so happy you've chosen my daughter to be your wife. May you be blessed with prosperity, happiness and good health. My babe, I don't know where to start. I love you today as much as I loved you when you were born. You look lovely today, as much as you did when you were born. I am very happy for you that you have found Truman to live your life with. I know he loves you and you love him. I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself just now. I find it difficult to let you go completely. But I also know I am lucky to be here by your side on today, Beats. And to share in your happiness was worth the pain I had to endure. When you were born, I was so proud to be a father. I took you everywhere with me. I was showing you off to whoever wanted to see you. I did the nighttime nappy changes, just so I could hold you and feed you. When you went to childcare, I would inspect the caregiver's house and do any work for free just to make a child feel, because I wanted to look after you. When you went to school, I would rush through my workday just so I could pick you up after school. I drove you and your friends many places just because you wanted to go. I have been the best father I can be and hold many fond memories of you. Now you're at the beginning of your married life with Truman. I wish you both a long and prosperous life together. May your journey be full of adventure, challenges, excitement, happiness, caring, and most of all, love and respect. My babe, Mum and I have been the best parents we can be. We love you. Leone and Truman, God bless you both. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to charge your glasses and join with me in a drink as I propose a toast to family and friends.
Family and friends.
Thank you, Barry. Everybody, with Barry, you need tissues. I would like to introduce the next person to speak, Father, the groom, Den Nuku.
On behalf of my wife, I'd like to welcome you all here today for this special occasion. My son and his beautiful wife. Welcome. I love you. Anyway, as was when we first got married, we had 3 daughters, and we said to ourselves, Mum, we're not going to have a son. So she went into hospital to get done. And anyway, 3 months later, she went to our family doctor, Dr. Sam. So some of you might know him. He was based in Island Bay. And he said to her, Mrs. Nick, you must got a good bull at home. Why is that? Because you're pregnant again. That's the story of how we had Truman. And it's a pleasure to have your son. Leone, welcome to the family. Thank you very much. Hope you two have lots of fun and joy together. Plenty of kids. Apart from that, just like to have a toast to Truman and Leone. Thank you.
Truman and Leone.
Normally part of the tradition, we normally sort of sing on behalf of the grandfather. My sister and I actually had a song prepared real quickly, but however, we'll sing something for Māori, something simple. Come and join. It's palm wine. Palm wine. If you don't know us all, the oldest. And my name's Rochelle, and we're proud sisters of Truman.
Thank you, Dean Alabano. I'd like to introduce the next speaker. She's going to just prep herself up. Watch those eyes. Make yourself up pretty. I'd like to introduce you to the maid of honour, Dallas Matheson.
Okay. Yeah, excuse me. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Dallas. And I would also like to introduce to you Margot and Fiona. Fiona and Leone first met when, at the age of 5 at Kandala School. They bonded over their love for fashion and would often wear the same outfits, including cut-off denim shorts and pump sneakers.
So stylish.
In their later teens, they were still good friends, but they'd moved on from their shorts and sneakers, and their common bond became boys and partying. A lot of partying. Today they both live in different cities and lead different lives, but their bond and memories that they've formed together will keep them friends forever. However, Leone, Margot and I, we met 10 years ago in Christchurch when we studied fashion design together. My first thoughts of Leone was, whoa, that's a girl that knows what she wants. And I was going to make sure that I would get on her good side. The three of us adopted each other like family. We became the Three Musketeers. We were even labelled the class bullies. However, I like to believe it was because we were the loudest of the bunch. We had many late mornings to class due to midweek flat parties or a few too many hours spent sipping over coffee, gas bagging for hours at Flask. Leone's cooking skills as a student didn't exist. I didn't know this until she'd invite me round for dinner. Well, actually, it was an invite to come and cook her dinner. She would often be lacking in her selection of ingredients, but she always had a sack of potatoes. One night, I remember, we'd scraped together a few coins to get a few key ingredients. I cooked us up a feast of potatoes fit for a queen, and I think that was the turning point of our friendship, as I wooed her with my cooking. After leaving Christchurch, a few years had passed. I rang Leone. 3 years ago, I rang Leone and asked her if she wouldn't mind if I come to stay for a few weeks, as I was moving to Wellington. Those few weeks turned into 2 years. Through this time was the renovations at 58 Bannister Ave. We became quite comfortable in the one living space, and we cooked off an electric fry pan. We decided to trade the space used for the TV for an oven. This meant we had to entertain ourselves. Leone and Truman that year decided to buy each other love ukuleles. All I heard for 2 weeks was Twinkle Twinkle Little Star out of tune. I begged them to play something different, so they came up with You Are My Sunshine. There was no escaping, and if you can't beat them, join them. So off I went and purchased myself a ukulele. Our Friday nights turned into band practice, and once Truman had gone to bed, a few more wines were poured. Leone and I became song and dance performers, playing out of tune while dancing around the tables. I wonder why your neighbours are moving out. Leone, our friendship we have is truly unique, and what I think is a sisterhood. You're a truly amazing woman. Who I think is strong, loving, thoughtful, and a great laugh. Truman, you two are like a brother to me. I'm blessed to have you both in my life. The three of us girls would like to say, Leone, you've kissed a few frogs, but now you've found your prince. You really are. You really are the perfect fit for each other. And we know you're going to live a long and happy life together because of the love that you have for one another. You're an inspiration to us all. We love you and we're proud of you. I'd like to make a toast to great friends and great friendships. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, darling. For those that don't know me, my name's Lisa, and I met Truman and Leone through the best man, my partner in crime. So I'd like to introduce the best man to say the last speech before we get into cutting the cake. Introduce you, Samuel Kupenga.
Well, I'm only going to say a few words, so thank you very much.
when he was about 80, 90, working at the service station. As far as I've known, Truman, he's always been working. And there's a Māori proverb which says if you're going to marry someone, marry a person that's with working hands. It always works. And it's very true of Truman. Anyway, once he said, I've hit the skill. Yeah. I want you to meet her. Okay. So I met her. She said, come on man, you should hold on to that. Little did I know he actually would do just that. Anyway, the first wedding took place back in the garden. Like a garden of Eden. And it says that God walked through the garden with his hand, his arm in the arm of Eve. And when Adam saw Eve, he was astounded. Not just because she was naked, but... And when Adam saw her, he said, here now, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. And in doing so, he announced to the whole world that this was the person, that they were the same, that they were one flesh. And my hope for Truman and Leone that they enjoy the love of Adam and Eve, the way that they had right in the beginning. So anyway, as they've already said, whenever you have a speech, you're supposed to sing a song. I've already sung a song, but I'll sing another one. Short one. Love, look at the two of us, strangers in many ways. We have a lifetime to say, I knew you well, and only time will make it so, and love will grow for all we know. Truman and Leone.
Truman and Leone.
Thanks, babe. There's some running makeup around here. So that's all the speeches for now. I would like to make the bride and the groom to make their way to the cake, which is in the corner of the tent, for cutting the cake and just to open the dessert buffet for the guests. Thank you, everybody.